Hi, I'm Michael Kaufman. I am the TV and broadcast media instructor and broadcast journalism. And today we have a very special edition of Cruise Line. Today we're going to be taking a look at one of our seniors who is leaving us next year. And he joined us from Lakeview High School, the one, the only, Shane Earl. How you doing, Shane?
Good.
Good. How you feeling?
All right.
All right.
Scared a little bit
Why?
because just to leave school and the next step, next chapter.
So what is the next chapter for you?
Well, I want to go to Macomb and just get into like movie production more, and then hopefully end up working for like Marvel or DC or even like WWE. I know they're not movies, but still.
Yeah,
Something
absolutely.
like that.
Wow. I love that for you. So after Macomb, are you planning on doing something else, or are you like going to a different school or university, or are you thinking go right into the industry?
I kind of want to just go right into the industry. So.
Okay. So where is Marvel housed? Are they in Florida with
Yeah,
Disney?
I think so, yeah.
I think they're with Disney Studios in Florida, which is crazy when you think of big budget movies. You're thinking LA and Hollywood, but a lot of stuff is done in Florida, which is actually really cool. So cool. Well, how's your experience been coming from Lakeview?
At first, it was kind of stressful because I realized that we'd be missing like 5 minutes every day and then almost the whole class on Wednesdays, but it was manageable and ended up being fun. So
I love that. Yeah, absolutely. Let's take a look at your website. You went to all this trouble to build a beautiful website. It says, "Hi, I'm Shane. I'm a video editor." Amazing, I can read.
yeah.
Okay, and that is where that part ends. About me. Let's see about you. Oh, there we go. A little bit more. Forward to go Macomb County. Okay, so how'd you hear about the class?
My friend actually told me about it like 2 years ago, and I signed up, but I didn't get put in. So I had to do it I had to do it again this year to make sure, try to get in because I didn't want to miss 2 years of it.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to go into film, I know they have a film class. It's like 1 hour. It's like an intro to film over at your school.
I didn't even know about that until Kylie mentioned it either. So,
well, I just found out about it too. So, but I'm really glad that you guys all came here to have this many Lakeview students. Has been fantastic. Let's get back to your website. My work. And we have a highlight reel. So let's check out the highlight reel. I love the ending. Okay, let's minimize that for a second. Beautiful. Family Guy intro. What was your favorite of all the things you did?
my favorite was probably Goofy Goober, just because I like music and SpongeBob's one of my favorite shows as a kid. So I don't know, it was really funny and just fun to film and watch.
So what kind of advice, now that you've had the whole class for a while, would you give to a broadcast media student popping in, especially from Lakeview?
Manage your time very well because it can get overwhelming, but as long as you stay on track and you just push through, you'll be okay.
Awesome. We've looked through all of this stuff. We know where you're heading in the future. If you could go back in time and talk to yourself like in elementary school, what kind of advice would you give yourself?
Just never give up. Keep chasing, going after your dreams, and working. I don't know. Just never give up.
Never give up. If you could describe yourself in 6 words or less, what words would you use?
Hard worker.
Man, a few words. Hard worker. I think that's perfect. Shane, I wish you all the best. It's been great having you come visit us from Lakeview. It's good to see your work grow over the years. You feel like you've learned a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah?
This is probably the most I feel like I've learned in any class that I've taken. So, in school.
I love hearing that. I love something, it feels practical, like you can actually use it, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. And with that, we're going to end today's episode. Easy, painless.
Yeah.
See? With an easy, painless episode of Cruise Line. This is Michael Kaufman, Shane Earl, wishing Shane all the very, very best and all the seniors out there. Bye.
Bye.
And good luck.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Before I leave